Mark Cuban coming after Gary Gensler from the SEC, essentially trying to call him out. So, very odd situation that's going on right now, obviously, with AMC and the stock market. And there's just a lot of speculation on what exactly these things are. And a lot of people have been screaming, just basically begging the SEC to really do their job and to go forward and prosecute these people that are manipulating the stock market so heavily, because at this point it's pretty darn blatant and obvious, right? Please keep in mind, guys, that I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. And as always, I encourage you guys to do your own research as well. And stuff like this is what could end up affecting quite largely the forward movement with that of AMC. So let's go ahead and go over what Gary Gensler had tweeted out, and then I will respond with what Mark Cuban said, and then I would love to get your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. So Gary said, if someone asks a lawyer, accountant, or advisor if something is over the line, maybe it's time to step back from the line. Going right up to the edge of a rule or searching for some ambiguity in the text or a footnote may not be consistent with the law and its purpose. The spirit of the law is about protecting investors. Our rigorous enforcement regime at SEC government is about following the facts and the law, wherever they may lead, on behalf of investors and working families. This includes deceptive conduct by private funds, offering or accounting frauds, insider trading, market manipulation, failures to act in retail customers' best interests, reporting violations, best execution, and fiduciary violations, or any other form of misconduct. ICYMI, read my full remarks at FINRA's annual conference. So in response to this, Mark Cuban had actually said the following: asking a retail investor to define insider trading, your lawyers rarely agree. How can they know? Why won't the SEC honor the right to a jury trial? The risk doesn't leave the system, is your best line, Gary. The risk in dealing with the SEC is always because of your system. He then goes on to say, this is such BS. You didn't start the BS. Please don't continue it. If you're working on behalf of investors, you make it easy for questions by investors and business people to be asked and answered. You make it near impossible. Those can't afford lawyers can only guess, right? So when people want to speculate more heavily on, like, for example, Citadel is doing this, like you want to make a claim like that, well, guess what? You need to have a lawyer and be able to take them to court. You can't make those actual accusations. And it's like, well, you can't make those kinds of public statements to help motivate things forward because of that. And at the same time, it's not really being pursued forward more because there's not enough evidence that's being presented. And people are afraid to present the evidence because they just immediately get tacked and taken to court, right? So he says also, how about making the lines brighter and clear so people know what the rules are? The problem isn't that people are looking for gray areas, it's that there rarely are defined rules. Regulation through litigation traps all the people who can't afford a lawyer, accountant, or advisor. I think that's a very good point. So you guys, let us know what you think about this in the comments down below. I'm still very bullish on what's going on with AMC, and I believe that the squeeze will still happen. That's just my own opinion on this. As far as for prosecutions against, for example, Citadel or Ken Griffin, we know that Ken Griffin is going through a lawsuit, and I covered that the other day. We'll have to wait and see how that continues to pull through, and if it even pulls through. And also, there are new regulations that are going to be taking place here at the end of this month, moving into next month. So they say don't set dates on these things. Some YouTubers are saying things like, oh, you don't pay attention to Reddit anymore, and this and that. I came across this information because of what was going on with Reddit. All right, I think that Reddit still provides a good opportunity. I think the due diligence is still valuable information. Like, it, basically, what was it that Kobe Bryant said? It's not over till it's over. He said something along those lines. I mean, a lot of people say the same kind of thing, and I look at it the same way. The due diligence is something we can continue to do, right? We're all into this in the same cause. And anybody that says, oh, just sit back and wait, that's all you got to do now. If new things come forward, new rules happen, maybe some of these rules work in the favor for hedge funds. Maybe Citadel creates a new sub-company that lets them work around these rules. Well, then, for all we know, something could come up that makes it basically impossible. And I think it's important that we do our research and we are made aware of any changes that are occurring, how the system actually works, because the last thing you want to be doing is be stuck playing a game where you don't know the rules. Think about that. Anyways, guys, I got referral links in the description. If you want to earn free cryptocurrency or free stock, feel free to check that out. And also, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, like button. It helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. And feel free to share this video on social media. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys thought about what Gary Gensler said and what Mark Cuban said, your opinion on that. And I will see you guys in the next episode.